so let's get into this topic and let's talk about there's some tea and some drama going on with the soap people. Daytime soaps is out here fighting. So Ingo Rademacher is basically trying to take ABC to court over a situation where he was fired from General Hospital. Now, for those of you who don't remember, he was fired from General Hospital a couple of years back because he basically, it was some COVID protocol. They wanted everybody to get COVID tests and all this other stuff. He was saying that that was not something he agreed with. They ended up firing him over it. Steve Burton was on another soap, was fired for, I believe, the same reason, but then they rehired him over at General Hospital where he reprised his role as Jason Morgan. And people were saying, oh, so Ingo's angle, and I knew this before as I read the hell, I said, oh, I see where he's going with this. So the gag is, oh, so you can fire me for not following COVID protocols. But Steve Burton did the same thing over there on another channel. They fired him, but then you hire him back because Jason Morgan is a popular character over there on General Hospital alongside Sunday Corinthos. Yeah, I know my soaps. I grew up watching General Hospital, so I know the soaps and stuff that's going on over there. But anyway, let's get into the story. So he's crying foul over that. And I'm looking at it as, oh, so Jason Morgan is a popular character, so you're going to roll out the red carpet for him. But I guess Jax, who Ingo has played for, I believe, 25 years, you know, they stay long. They play characters a long time over there. And then sidebar, I heard people were so mad over the fact that they killed off Sam McCall. And they fired the actress that plays her, Kelly Monaco. Could not remember her damn name, but it came to me real quick. Thank you, brain, for working today. And now I heard the backlash was so loud and people were so mad at the writers for doing that they bringing her character back, but they bring her back as another character. That's what my mother was telling me. Because, you know, she watches General Hospital. So, according to court documents obtained by Us Weekly, Rademacher, who's 53, filed a motion on Thursday, December 26, requesting a new trial against the network, citing there was new evidence. Now, in the filing, Rademacher alleged that Burton's recent return to General Hospital undermines ABC's argument that Rademacher's political beliefs did not play any role in the decision to fire him back in 2021. Now, Us has reached out to ABC for comment. Now, in November of 2021, both Rademacher and Burton were fired from General Hospital due to their refusal to comply with the show's COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Rademacher, who played Jax on the ABC soap for 25 years, was vocal about his beliefs on vaccination requirements. Before his firing, he advocated for medical reform via his Instagram page. Now, 1 month after his exit from General Hospital, Rademacher announced he was taking legal action against ABC for their policy. Rademacher followed through and engaged in a legal battle with the network where he accused ABC of religious discrimination, retaliation, wrongful termination, and violation of his right to privacy. Now, ABC denied Rademacher's allegations. The network claimed their decision to let Rademacher go was based on health reasons, not due to his religious beliefs. Well, he's saying that it's against his religion or whatever the case was, that he didn't want to take the COVID situation. But you're saying, yeah, on health reasons. If you are not going to comply with our requirements because this thing is contagious, they don't know the level of what COVID can do. We did lose, during 2021, we lost a lot of people to COVID. And especially if you got preconceived conditions, if you have a weak immune system, you are prone to getting COVID. It's hard for people to get rid of. Some people have died. Like I had friends of mine who had pre-existing conditions who passed away because of COVID complications. So they didn't want you on set putting people's lives at risk, all because whatever your belief system is, you don't believe in taking vaccines. And that's fine. But according to them, it's like, well, you're not going to work here if you're not going to comply. But then again, so I think that's where they made a mistake, because they said that they both were fired around the same time. But then according to the article, Steve Burton was over on Days of Our Lives at the time that Ingo was on was on General Hospital. So they said that Burton, for his part, did not seek legal action against the network. Instead, so now they're saying what he did. He was fired So he left and went over to Days of Our Lives, where he basically played Harris Michaels, a character that he played in 1988. Because a lot of them, they all float around in different soaps, and then they'll play a certain character and they'll come back from the dead all of a sudden. Nobody really dies on these damn shows, apparently, unless you die in real life. But then earlier this year, they said that he announced that he was leaving Days. Now he said, I just shot my final scenes here on Days, and I just want to say thank you so much for the cast and to the crew. It's been amazing. So I guess maybe what it was that he was more diplomatic about it. He didn't get all political. He didn't go, well, I'm mad that y'all went and fired me. This is wrong, and now I'm going to sue. Instead, he just, I'm okay, you're going to fire me, I'm going to go somewhere else. And I'm going to get another job. Now, I guess maybe the protocols weren't the same over there on NBC as they were at ABC. But he took, he took his lashings. He went over to another thing and made his money elsewhere. So yeah, that when he said all of that, it was a video that was uploaded to Daily Drama's YouTube page. So now 2 months later, it was announced that Burton was set to return to GH to reprise his role as Jason Morgan 3 years after his firing. He made his first appearance on the soap opera in March. Look who's back in the ring, the show's official Instagram teased in March. At one Steve Burton, has officially returned to Port Charles, and that's all we can tell you for now. #GH, #General Hospital. So I'm guessing, based off of this, that he returned to General Hospital this year, and now Ingo is pissed off about that. But here's the thing: the COVID protocols aren't the same as they were 3 years ago. Since the time of which Steve was fired, and you were fired, the COVID protocols were really, you had to follow, they were like tight to the T. Now that COVID will always be around, in my opinion. You have Joe Biden talking about COVID's over. No, it's not. People are still getting it in RSV. And so they're all getting different iterations of, these respiratory infections. COVID is not going to go anywhere. It will evolve as something else. So now versus how it was 3 years ago, the times are different regardless of that. So they're probably going to say, you know what, you can file this suit and be like, oh well, so y'all went and fired us, but then you hire him back, but you won't hire me back. Maybe the reason why they won't hire you back is because you filed a lawsuit, whereas Steve Burton did not. So maybe if you didn't file the lawsuit, this is the same. This is giving me Nene Leakes going up against NBC. Although they made bygones be bygones, and allegedly word on the street is Nene will be returning to the Housewives down the road. I ain't gonna tell you when, but I heard the tea behind the scenes that she may be coming back to the Housewives down the road. So maybe that's the thing that they're pissed off about, is the fact that now you're filing a suit against them. But now this also makes me think, okay, so you filed this suit, and suppose you win. Now what? Are you trying to come back to General Hospital? Like, what are you planning on doing? And quiet as a skip, do y'all know what has Ingo Rademacher been doing since he was fired from General Hospital? Is Jack's the only job that you can get being on TV? Like, what exactly you out here in these streets doing? Because it's like some of these actors, they be doing the soaps and they stay doing that gig for like 40 damn years and don't do nothing else because they can't get hired nowhere else. Some are lucky to be able to move on to other things, be it small screen TV shows or streaming, whatever the case is. But it's like, some of these soap stars, they stay doing the soaps until they pretty much kick the bucket. So this is the latest on this story right around now. And then I will definitely keep you guys abreast of the story as it develops. But my daytime people, I want to hear from you. What do you think of this story regarding Ingo Rademacher talking about he got new evidence against General Hospital, saying that they wrongfully, for wrongful discrimination? Me personally, I get the sentiment of why he's doing what he's doing, but they hired him 3 years after the COVID protocol. And this is probably the angle they use, is that, we hired Steve back after the COVID protocols were lifted a bit, where it's like, yeah, it's not a requirement to come in and have to do a COVID test and all this other stuff in order for you to work on our sets now. Whereas in 2021, it was a mandatory requirement that you refuse because you're saying it's your religious beliefs. I don't know if Steve Burton said that was one of the reasons why he wasn't going to get a COVID situation, but if it's been, the loophole in my opinion would be, oh, it's 3 years later. The COVID protocols have changed. Therefore, that's why Steve Burton was brought back to General Hospital, and your ass wasn't, because you decided to act like a damn kin and file a damn lawsuit against the network because you didn't agree with with them firing you. You wanted to put people's health at risk. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.